guys, just wanted to do this really quick kind of impromptu review of a new product that I just tried today. I was at Walgreens yesterday picking up a couple of things, and of course I perused the makeup, and I ended up picking up 5 or 6 products that were pretty reasonably priced. And when I got home I realized that every single one of them was CoverGirl. I don't know how I didn't notice that in the store, but yeah, I just bought a bunch of CoverGirl stuff, which isn't normally what I buy. For drugstore, I really kind of tend to lean towards like Wet n Wild stuff, Milani, because I buy a lot of color products. And I did buy a couple of CoverGirl color products, this lip gloss and a few other things. But what I wanted to talk today about was this new foundation. Now, I noticed the end cap right when I walked into Walgreens. It's very eye-catching because it has the kind of hot pink packaging and everything on it. There are several products on the end cap. This is one, which is a liquid foundation. They also have a kind of a white, really cute, kind of oval-shaped compact for a powder foundation. They also have concealers, but I haven't tried this one yet. I purchased it, of course, to go with the foundation, but I was kind of in a hurry today, and so I just used this. And I just wanted to give you guys kind of my quick review, first impressions on it after wearing it all day. I've been trying to find a drugstore foundation for the past, I don't know, 8 months that I like as well as my Naked Skin foundation from Urban Decay. Of course, the Urban Decay foundation is $38. While it does last a while, I feel like I can, I bought the last one probably in October and I still have it and I wear it every single day. I would love to find something that's less expensive, just for the sake of having a drugstore product in comparison to a higher priced item. So I just thought I would give this one a try. I've tried several others and haven't really come to find one that I love yet. But after using this for just one day, I can say that I already really like it. First of all, it has a little squeeze tip applicator. It reminds me a lot of the packaging for the Perfectly Real foundation by Clinique. It just has kind of a little squeeze bottle. It's not a super liquidy foundation. It's actually got a little bit of kind of thickness to it, but not so thick that it feels doesn't feel liquid. Sometimes you'll have like a mousse finish versus a really liquidy finish. It's somewhere in between those two things. It is oil-free. And of course the name of it is, the line is Ready Set Gorgeous, and this is the Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation. So of course with oil-free claims, it's supposed to not contribute to oil, and this actually says that it doesn't clog pores and that it reduces shine. I did find that when I put it on that it doesn't have a matte finish. So I think if you're a really oily skin type, you might just have to give it a try and see what you think. But I have combination skin. Like, I don't really get oily, but I'm not really super dry either. I'm just kind of right in the middle. So I did apply this all over. I kind of built up a little bit of coverage here on my cheeks where I get the most red, and it seemed to build fine. When I first squeezed it out onto my Expert Face Brush, that's what I used to apply it by Real Techniques, I thought I got too much. I was like, oh crap, it's kind of going everywhere. But really it was the perfect amount because it just blended in really nicely. I felt like I could blend it down, my neck to match in. It just was kind of a flawless looking finish once I got it all blended in. And it reminded me a lot of the way that the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation looks and feels. I think this is slightly heavier. Just a tiny smidgen bit heavier, because when I was driving to school I could still kind of feel it on my face. You know how you kind of move your face around and you can feel it, but that went away pretty quickly. So that may have been just the combination of this and the powder that I had over it. I'm not really sure, but I really feel like if I kind of work it in a little bit more next time I try it, then that feeling will sort of go away. What I have noticed with a lot of drugstore foundations that I've tried is that once I apply them, they look okay, they just feel weird on my skin. They feel like a mask on my skin and almost feel like all day long I can tell that it's there. With this I did not feel that at all, and that's what I was really excited about. Now there is a shade range of 12 colors in the liquid. I picked up number 115, which is the third color. I never go for the lightest color even though I'm pretty fair, because I have a lot of redness in my cheeks, and I find that if I try to cover that with a really light color, it just doesn't cover. No matter how much foundation I put on, it just kind of, you can still see the red through. So I tend to go for just a shade or two darker. I picked up the 105 at first. Or no. 105 is the first color. I picked up 110, I think. And I kind of was walking around the store with it, and I happened to hold it up to my hand, and it looked sort of orangey. So that one has kind of a pink base. I know that sounds crazy if it looked orangey against me, but I have a real neutral skin tone. So anything that has a pink base looks very orange against my skin, and anything that has a yellow base looks a little bit better. So I think 115 has a more neutral base to it than the 110. So I went ahead and picked this up. What's really cool about these products is they all have a numbering system, so that you know which product to get for, you know, whichever skin type you are, or skin color you are rather. So I have the 115 in this, and then the corresponding concealer goes with it. I didn't get the foundation, the powder foundation, because I just have a lot of powders and stuff already, and I really just wanted to try the liquid. It was a really good price. All the pieces were about $6 each. And I think that's an excellent price for this particular foundation, especially because it's still a fluid ounce. I mean, it's a full-size foundation. I want to try it with a beauty blender and see how that works, and I'm probably going to be filming a Get Ready With Me pretty soon using this, so you can kind of see it in action. I wanted to show you this clip here where on my hand I'm placing the Naked Skin foundation first. And then I'm putting a little bit of the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, which is the new one. And then a little bit of the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous Outlast Foundation 3-in-1. Now, Naked Skin, of course, is my holy grail. This one is the one I'm currently kind of obsessed with, at least after a day. And then the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. Everybody talks about that foundation. Everybody seems to love it. I don't love it. I don't know if it's because I have the wrong color, or it just feels really heavy on my skin. And I think it's just that haven't always been a foundation girl. I used to always just wear like a powder foundation, and so I think it has to be really, really lightweight for me to be comfortable wearing it. Definitely recommend going to try and find it. Now on the end cap, when I saw it, they must have just put it out because there were literally no pieces missing. Like, I was the first one to buy from the display. It appeared to be that way. As far as I know, these are really new, so you might go and search out some Walgreens and try to find it. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you do give it a try. What other kind of drugstore foundations you really like, because as always I'm kind of on the hunt for one, but I think I found one that I really, really like. So I will report back soon about the other products that I've tried. Just a quick side note, there are some new glosses by CoverGirl. I'll do a review of these later, but I just wanted to mention them while you're in store looking for the foundation. This is a separate display, and there are some lip glosses. There's probably like 10 colors, and then some of the Outlast nail polishes that are new colors. These are called the CoverGirl Colorlicious High Shine lip glosses or something like that. And I got two colors. This one is Melted Toffee, and this one is Berrylicious. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. You have to try these. They smell good, but not overpowering. It's not too strong of a scent, just a little bit of a sweet vanilla scent. They're very thin, and so they just feel like kind of wet on the lips, and they're very shiny. I was afraid to get this one, even though I was really drawn to it, because a lot of times with nude lip glosses, it'll just completely blank out my lips and I look like death. But this one really works, and I'll do a tutorial with it pretty soon. I already have one planned. And then this one is the one I have on right now, which gives just kind of a little bit of a neutral pink color that's kind of your lips but better, but they're really shiny. The downside is that they don't last a long time, but that kind of goes with super shiny, thinner lip glosses like this. But I really, really, really like these. There are some super bright colors, but I wouldn't be afraid of them because the color is not necessarily sheer, but it kind of blends into the lips, if that makes sense. And so you can really get away with wearing some brighter colors. Anyway, that was just a whole spiel I didn't need to get into. But the bottom line, give this a try. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.